right, we're starting the hiking season off here at Ha Tonka. We've come back the second year. You see it in the background. Got all sorts of new ideas for this year and new equipment we're gonna try out. So we're just getting started. Oh, we left the yak tracks in the Jeep. Uh-oh. So we knew there would be some snow and slush and ice. We looked like there was less snow down here. Back home we got quite a bit of snow, but here it's mostly they got sleet that hardened. And we brought the yak tracks, we brought our snow cleats, but it looked really good. And now I'm wondering if we might wish we had them, but it's late February, so that's what you expect here. Alright, we are here down near the spring. We're actually going to do the island trail, which is something we missed last year. So I'm kind of excited. I've never been out on the island. We're gonna see what it's like. It doesn't look like it's too icy right now. So. So this isn't like a long, strenuous trail. You can see that it's, you know, a little windy. You got some rocks, but it's cool. You get this view of the lake. It's a balanced rock up here. Pretty cool. Slushy. It's super slick here. It's all wood with covered in lichen and then ice.
Once the ice is gone, it's even slicker.
Oh man. I don't know whether to hold the camera, my stick, or the rail. Woo. It's a slip and slide. Oh. Oh, oh, wow. If a person likes geology, this is a park for you. The rock formations are just really neat. Water comes from a spring, so it's super, super blue here. Yeah, so there was an old mill here. 1836, first one burnt and they rebuilt. Here's the millstone. So there would be multiple of these, and one would turn on top of the other in these grooves. These grooves is where the grain would work its way out, and then on the outside you'd have a pan that would collect all the good grain. So this is probably the worst ice we're gonna see. It's out on this trail, this shaded paved trail. We're taking off onto the Boulder Ridge trail, and that goes out around, and I'll turn around so you can see.
Still on the spring trail.
But there's a parking lot, there's docks. Because I mean, this is the Lake of the Ozarks, so people arrive by boat, you can fish. So it's definitely a more civilized part of the trail. But we've never done it, so that was our goal, to do everything here that we never have. So hopefully this is between this and our video last year, it's a comprehensive display of what this park's all about. It's probably my favorite in the area. I haven't been to a lot of the state parks out east, so I don't want to say it's the best in the state. I definitely don't want to do that, but it's by far my favorite I've ever been to. So you come to a trail junction. If you take the blue, it goes back to the parking lot we started at. Red takes you on the Boulder Ridge Trail, across this road. So we're going to do this. We've never done it. I've never been out here. So all new trails today.
Mile and a half. We'll probably be here about an hour around here. It takes you out on a peninsula out into the lake. So we should have a few good lake views out here today.
So your point view here, you kind of see, it's hard to see through the trees quite honestly. You can see the mud, the water's really low, and you see docks. So it is a windy day, but for February, it's in the 40s for sure, maybe 50s.
It's pretty nice.
It feels great out here. This is, I mean, we're lucky to be able to get out here. It's really windy though. That's the one problem. I had to take my jacket off, so I'm not complaining. It's nice to get out here. We got a little off the trail, so we got to kind of bushwhack back up. So many people keep going the same wrong way, and there's not enough blazes. Then now we have to bushwhack back up to the trail on the ridge. We're back on the trail now. We had a steep hill to climb up, but it's much easier now. You can tell the trail got a lot easier once we got to the top. So that's a lesson learned. Follow your blazes or your cairns, because sometimes where the social trails will lead you,
A lot more work.
yeah, it's not where you're supposed to be. We're going blue. Back at it. So this dell is one of my favorite parts of the park because you can see everything from it. It's easier to see with the naked eye, of course, but you can see down into the spring. You can see the lake, the castle, carriage house, one of the coolest things, the water tower. It's just a really cool part of the park. So this little trail we're on now comes off of the dell. It's blazed in yellow. It's the Colosseum trail. We did it last time. Some of these are gonna be redos, but the Colosseum's really cool because what it was an underground cave and water was flowing in an underground river and it collapsed. And so now you have this big bowl. It's like a big round, yeah, it's a sinkhole, and it seems like the Colosseum. So it's really awesome because at the very end, last time we're doing it the opposite of last time, there's a natural bridge. So this is one of our favorites. This is a really cool trail. It's not too difficult, it's not very long, but there's awesome sights to see. So this is a cool natural bridge. It's a bigger one. It's not huge, but you know, you can catch a cool breeze. Usually a busier place, but the water dripping down is what makes it really cool right now. In spring, late winter, you get ice melt. Got that sound. That's it for the Colosseum. It's real short, and you, depending on how you do it, you can end here at the natural bridge or start here at the natural bridge. Another reason why we love this park is they got a lot of boardwalks, and the boardwalk is really cool. It's another one of our favorite parts because even on a muddy day, you can get around, you can do stuff. Downside, it's kind of narrow. Last time this was pretty busy. These are the carriage houses. That's where they had all the carriages, the horse and buggies, because they used those. So we are done at the castle mostly. I don't know that we'll be coming back. We've got a new trail that we're gonna go check out called the Dolomite Trail. It's on the other side. It's not on our hiking map. We've never been over there, so there's a cave, it looks like. I'm excited for that. So, underwater caves, water, collapse, and it fills in. Okay, we came down here to the Dolomite. We were wondering why it wasn't on our other map.
There's a blue flag.
Yeah.
Blue blaze.
It's closed, so
Back up the hill.
it was an equestrian trail. Let's go over here. It was an equestrian trail, and they've closed it, so we're not gonna be able to do the Dolomite Trail, which is fine, because I'm sure it's very, very overgrown. So we'll go back up and do something else. So we are on top of the natural bridge right now. You get to walk along this little pass and cross over it. So that's pretty cool.
We're looking down into the Colosseum.
Yeah, that's what this big bowl is. All right, so we are back on the trail. We ate some lunch. We came over here to kind of the playground area. We're about to run down the Cedar Trail to get to the Devil's Kitchen, because this is something we did last time, but it's just so cool. All the trees are labeled. It's an interpretive trail. Black walnut. For anybody who watched our old video, this is the Devil's Kitchen. It's pretty cool. It's this big amphitheater-like rock structure. Really impressive. Climb up in here. Get a skylight up here. We are done with the Devil's Kitchen Trail. Now we're gonna head out to the spring for our last little hike. 58 million gallons daily. 12th largest in Missouri. It's pretty neat. More boardwalk. We are headed out. We've pretty much done everything we've come here to do. Got one little climb left to get back to the trailhead. That does the spring trail. The rest of the spring trail, we did Boulder Ridge Trail, Cedar Trail,
Devil's Kitchen.
Devil's Kitchen. We did a lot.
Island
Trail,
I think that's about it.
Colosseum
and the Dell.
Castle, Dell. Pretty good. Good day. It was wonderful. Well, we are back where we started. And done for the day.
Good day.
Great weather, great trails, an excellent park. Pretty worn out though. It was a lot we did. Let me see how many miles we had. And this says 10.34.
That's about right.
Probably about right. Have to add it up later, but good day. Yep.